Welcome to this educational learning clip on simultaneous equations using the algebra method. Let's consider the following simultaneous equation. There are 6 simple steps to follow when solving these sorts of equations. These are linear simultaneous equations, so they only involve x's and y's. Step 1 is to rearrange both equations into the form ax plus by equals c, where a, b and c are constants or numbers. So 2x equals 6 minus 4y. We need to bring the minus 4y across the equal sign to become plus 4y, and we get 2x plus 4y equals 6. And I'm going to label this equation 1. The second equation, minus 3y equals 3 plus 4x, we need to bring the 4x over the equal sign to become minus 4x, and this produces a second equation, which I'll label equation number 2. The second step is to match up corresponding terms of either the x or y, and I'm going to choose matching the x terms. And by matching I mean that the magnitude of the coefficient in front of the x term needs to be the same in both equations. Now in this case, if I multiply equation 1 by 2, I produce 4x plus 8y equals 12, which I'm going to label equation 3. And if I just relabel equation 2, you can see that the equation 3 and 4 now both have the same matched coefficients in front of the x term. Step 3, we need to add or subtract the equations to eliminate the matched terms. In this case it's the x terms. So clearly we need to add these two equations in order for the 4x and the minus 4x to cancel out, and it leaves us with the equation 8 minus 3y on the left equals 12 plus 3 on the right, which reduces to 5y equals 15. Step 4 is to solve the resulting equation. Well, that's obviously simple. We just divide both sides by 5, we get y equals 3. Step 5 is to substitute the values we've got back into equation 1 and solve. Well, the equation 1 is 2x plus 4y equals 6, so we need to substitute into our equation the value of y equals 3, and this produces the equation 2x plus 12 equals 6, or if we take the 12 over the equal sign, it becomes 2x equals minus 6, or x equals minus 3. Finally, we need to substitute the values of x and y that we've just found into equation 2 and check that the equation holds. So equation 2 is minus 4x minus 3y equals 3. If we plug in the values of minus 3 and plus 3 for x and y respectively, you see that the left hand side, 12 minus 9, is equal to the right hand side. So everything is okay. If this doesn't work out to be the case, then we obviously have made a mistake somewhere in one of the earlier steps.